Say what up, you on my vlog, man. Today on the vlog, I am learning how to use a film camera because we got a film specialist in the house, Mr. Skywalker. Tell him your links. Tell him your IG handle.
So guys, to see this content, you got to go to Galaxy in My Pocket on Instagram. Make sure you follow that, and make sure you follow Should I. See you.
So we're gonna head out. This is my first time ever working with a film camera. I'm a digital person, DSLR life all day, but today I'm breaking my film photography virginity. I don't even know if that sounds right. And this is a Canon G3QL. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, it's Canon QL17 G3.
So this is a film camera, everybody. This is what it looks.
Mechanic, no batteries.
No batteries. So how does it have energy?
You know, it's like mechanical stuff like the old days. It use batteries, but it's just for the light meters. And the point is, I don't use the batteries because the light meter just works when it's in automatic. So I use it manual, so I don't use batteries on it.
And when you speak in manual, you're talking about manual focus. Because here on these nice DSLRs, we have autofocus and we have manual focus. The lazy people click it over to auto, and the creative people click it over to manual. For me, it depends on what day it is. You know, I like to use auto. Sometimes I like to use manual. It depends how I'm feeling. So safe to say that this camera is harder to use than this camera.
Not harder, it's different. It's not harder because this is hard too. You have to practice a lot. Don't think photography is easy. Don't ever think that. You have to create a lot of things in your mind. You have to take a lot of things into consideration in order to make a good picture. You know what I'm saying? It's not I will grab a camera and I'll be a photographer. It doesn't work that way. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna struggle a little bit with this.
Oh no, you can do it. You can do it. You know, you have a lot of knowledge, and I'm here to explain. I mean,
I'm so used to this. Definitely feel like I'm in school today. So we're using an app. We're using an app to measure the light.
Yeah.
So that's something people need. That's one of the things people need is an app with the film photography.
One of the way to measure like that. The proper thing is to have a light meter, but I don't have. So this worked for me. Also, there's something that you should know. There's something called Sunny 16 rule. It depends on the light of the sun, you know, and the clouds and everything, and the ISO of your film. So you can measure the light with your mind. But today we're not gonna use that. We're gonna use the app. Light meter for iPhone.
That means if you're out there and you're thinking about doing this, make sure you have that app, because you probably can't measure with your mind.
That's the way I'm measuring the light. And for the shadows, I like to measure this with my skin. For the skin tone, if I'm about to take pictures of someone, it's gonna be between 100 and 125. You can now change the lens. It's 40 millimeters. It's an awesome lens, pretty sharp. So now we're gonna take a select picture. So it's gonna be that way. Let's see the building. Let's go. Focus first. There we go. 1, 2. Awesome. That's 2.
That was a great picture. I promise you guys that. I smiled. If you stay out here long enough, you'll get cold, but right now it's pretty straight. So what do you, before you take the shot,
I'm not taking the shot.
Okay, what are you thinking when you're looking up at trees like that? As a film photographer, like what are you seeing?
I mean, in my opinion, we are shooting black and white film. We didn't tell you that, but this is Kodak T-Max 100. It's the first time that I'm using this film, and I don't really know like what to expect. So I saw this tree, and it's like horror movie for me.
Oh, sorry, this train is so damn loud. I need you to see it now because it was so loud. Makes me feel like we're in New York.
When you shoot film, you pay attention in all the details that you have around you, you know. But there is an issue, like when the more you shoot film, the more you hate wasting one shot, because you know that we have 24 shots or 36 shots per roll. That's money. You don't want to waste them. And what happens to me is after I develop a roll and I see pictures that in my opinion, was like a waste of time, money, and the frame, I was like, oh my gosh, why did I shoot that thing? Oh my gosh, why did I shoot that thing?
I could take 1,000 photos and it's gonna be the same, the same cost to my pockets. But that's
Exactly.
I could see the beauty in perfecting your craft in film, because if it costs me money to shoot 1,000 photos, I would definitely not be shooting 1,000 photos. I think I do need to measure the light.
I got you.
But that was just a guess. I
I
guarantee you
got
that.
you, bro.
So do I point up?
I scanned it.
That's his. Oh, yeah,
Thank
my
you.
first time doing film photography.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're doing a YouTube video. He's showing me how to do it.
Oh, nice. I shoot rangefinders too. I've got some Soviet Leica ripoff
Oh,
rangefinders.
Leica is awesome.
I prefer film, but I use digital a lot. I shoot a Sony mirrorless, an A7 II.
So then why do you prefer film?
It's more fun. It's just fun.
Experience?
It's not like practical.
Yeah,
You know,
Dude, in
Measures
film.
the light,
24mm pancake lens. It's really
You
neat.
know it.
Really neat.
measuring the light right now to get a photo.
Yeah. Oh, so you're using the built-in light meter. It's good.
We
Oh,
were
you
using
use
the
the app.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
built-in light meter on the camera is great, but we don't use it because you know the camera just use the light meter in auto.
Yeah.
We're manual right now, so
Yeah.
forget
yeah.
about that.
Oh, okay.
We don't
Cool.
need it.
All right. Good luck. You publish these online or something?
Yeah, I'm shy. I'm just shy, Pena.
Shy. All right.
Should I double D?
Actually,
I've met you before.
Yeah, at Lynn TV.
Yeah.
Actually, my Instagram's not my name. I lied. I want to put my name, but someone has my name. I don't know how to get my name.
If you're watching this video,
Give me my name back. I want. This makes me even more nervous than I was before.
you're kidding, man.
So I had to sit here and act like I knew what everybody was talking about.
Oh,
I didn't know. I had no clue what anybody was talking about. I have to hit this little button.
it's low.
You already got. I gotta take off the glasses for this. You already know.
Okay.
So what I see here is this gate, like some gates to heaven, like some gates to new opportunity. Not heaven. Maybe that's like a bad. Gates to new opportunity right here. So I want to get the nice shot.
You see something moving?
Yeah.
Something like yellow moving,
So
right?
I just put it in the box.
Yes.
3. Where you at?
Here I am.
Oh. 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
That felt weird.
Feel weird.
Because I don't get to see it. I don't know what this is going to look like. Now I got to go back to learning, you know. Still in beginner level, so can't do 2 in a row. I got to watch a little bit more.
I was in the Bank of America, and they told me radio. That's what okay.
I'm still on the phone, but on mute. Got the headphones on. I'll try to make this work. If you guys didn't know, we're still here in downtown Lynn. The beautiful lights, the beautiful art, the beautiful buildings and the trains and the bridges. Oh, this is the girl? Oh, that actually kind of does look like her. Wow. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
All
I'm
right.
gonna take a picture of this thing right here. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I like how it's glowing. It's black and white, but we're gonna see what happens. He's gonna measure the light for me because I'm still at the beginner level. So if you're in the beginner level, you might need someone to measure light for you. All right, so we had to come inside. I'm still on a business call. I've been on a business call for the last 30 minutes. I don't want to show the person's phone, but I've been on this phone call for 30 minutes, and it just got way too cold outside. So, yeah, film photography is something else. It's a learning process. It's different. I'm a digital guy. I'm a DSLR guy. So it's a whole new world. Very detailed is what I've learned, and I'm super excited just to see the pictures that I took. I don't know whether they're going to be great or bad, but I'm always positive, so I think they're going to be really nice pictures. Got cold. We had to call it early, but it was a good first lesson.
Yeah.
What would you rate my... Well, we haven't seen the photos yet, so we can't rate anything. My effort. What would you rate my effort?
I'm expecting an 8. I'm expecting an 8.
You're expecting an 8?
Yeah.
But what did you see out there in the streets? My effort was what?
Yeah, based on that, I'm expecting an 8.
All right.
We just have to verify with the pictures, but I guess you have it. Because you know a lot. I mean, because this is new for you, there's a couple of things that you just have to practice a little bit more. But I know that you have all the knowledge of photography, so it's not going to be that bad.
Not all the knowledge, people. I'm still learning. Don't listen to him.
I'm
still learning. I got a lot to learn. I'm still a beginner.
What a good guy. I'm still learning. Yeah. Okay.
I'm in the beginning stages. I'm trying to cross over.
Sure. Level 1. Yeah, level 1. Don't do it. Don't say it. That's not true.
If I were to pick, I have to see. I can't. Without seeing my photos, I'd have to say I'd still stick with digital. But maybe after I see the photos, I'll feel a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys for watching. It's super cold. I can barely hold this stick in my hand. And, of course, I'm getting another phone call. I'll talk to you guys later.